What is up, everybody? It is Thursday, which means it's time for another episode of Papa Jesus. If you hear this early, thank you so much for tuning in. It's good to have you here. It's good to have this regularity and this consistency going. But if you are new, and if you're early, and if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell if you want reminders and all that kind of jazz. But also at Papa G's house on all other platforms. I've been quite busy on the Instagram lately, so if you want some regular updates, I've been even going forth with the deadline guys, back and forth on the Instagram stories today with the deadline dudes. It was quite a laugh. So go check that out if you can. But most importantly, right now, right here, hit a subscribe button for a brother. It's good to have you. We've got a good show lined up every Thursday, baby. Let's go. 7 p.m. every Thursday. So let's go. But without further ado, let's get this party started.
Yeah, that's where we're going.
Back in your lives, in your ears, and in your face. Welcome to episode 82 of Papa Jesus. It's good to have you. It's good to be back. It's all that jazz. I'm feeling good today. I don't know why. I mean, it's been a bit of a slow-ish week. Was it a holiday this Tuesday? I think it was. So it's been kind of a slow week. I think that's how everybody's feeling. I mean, I feel sorry for you if it's been a manic one, but yeah, I'm feeling good, man. I feel rested. I've been doing some exercise, and my back hurts like a mofo, but I've got these endorphins going on. I went for a run yesterday. I'm doing some backyard training with my buddy Matt, and hurting like a son of a bitch, but if you're out there, if you want to feel good, just go ahead, hit even a walk. It feels great. But a great show lined up today. Got none other than Jessy, Switchblade of Deadline, coming to talk about Abigail's Crypt, their latest EP that they've released. I mean, it feels like those guys are on the ball 100% of the time, all the time. Even played some live shows recently. So I'm really, really looking forward to chatting to him for all the scoop on what's going on in the Deadline camp. But if you're in the chat, please submit your comments, because we'll show them up on. Oh, there we go. We'll show them up on screen. What's up, Mark? The thumbnail for this video looks like a before and after. Yeah, that's amazing. But thanks, Mark, for joining the show, dude. What's up, Ramon? What's up, dude? Thanks for tuning in. It's good to have you all here. Oh, what's up, Jared? Yeah, boys. Good to have you boys here. And looking gangster. Yeah, bro. I decided to color code. I got my red Vans cap. I've got my red Vans. Wait, can you see them? I don't know. There we go. Got those going. So I dressed up for the occasion, man. If you check out the Instagram, I posted a dress up of when I dressed all. I don't know. It was like a mixture between 80s hair metal and 90s metal, I suppose. What's up, Trev? Good to have you in the chat. The Fapisode 82, yeah, dude. I fumbled my bloody words there for a second, but let's chat to the man who used to be in the chat, the man who is now on the desk, the man on the controls, Art Pereira, trusty producer Art. What's happening, my man?
Shit, where do I start, bro? But I'm not going to complain.
Well, I was just like, are we going to have Art Rages this early in the episode?
Let me just do Well, I'm hoping not to, but you can't really do much controlling when you just had one of your door locks on your car replaced and fixed, and then another one starts failing. So technically, wherever I park,
Oh, it's a snowball effect.
yeah, and getting a new aircon compressor, and my
That's all
valve
gibberish
pump
to
is
me.
getting replaced, and then yeah, it's shit.
That's good. Okay, so expensive car issues.
Yeah, expensive. But I've also been looking for equipment to do some extra videos with Art's Not Dead. I mean, like it'd be nice
Oh,
to
yes,
have a few more videos popped up on there. That'll be kind of cool if I can get that going again.
You just released a video with Ramon about the Monsterverse, didn't you?
Yes. We had a video we spoke about actually mostly about the Godzilla movies, starting from 1954 up until the recent piece of shit that came out. But yeah, it was a cool hour and 13-minute chat, and it was rad. Art's Not Dead TV.
Well, I mean, I love the fact that you started the video by saying, Kevin's not here, he hates Godzilla.
Yeah, I mean, like I asked him before if he wanted to talk about or review or just chat about the Godzilla movies. He was like, "No, Godzilla sucks."
Okay, but we've got lots to talk about. We can talk
Yeah,
about that
boy.
all after we chat to Jessy Switchblade of Deadline. I mean, shit, it's been a crazy weekend. UFC 261, full fans back. 15,000 people screaming "fuck Jake Paul." It was an absolute banger of a thing. I just loved it to bits. But
Jake
we
Paul
want to
can suck a ball, man.
yeah. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna switch over to none other than the kings of high tops and bullet belts. Deadline. We've got Jessy Switchblade.
Hey.
What's up, my dude? How you doing?
Good. Yourself?
Good, excellent, man. Thank you once again for joining the show. I think it's Deadline or your second appearance on the show. It's been too long. I've been dying to get you back, bro. You guys have been doing so much, but other than the music and stuff, how have you been, dude?
I've been good. I just want to know, do I get to see you?
What? You can't see me?
I'm not
Oh, yeah,
catching
we
you
got
up.
to start the virtual camera, bro.
Yeah, it is odd, dude.
Is it? Okay, maybe start the video. Just hold on a sec for us there, Jessy.
No, not a problem.
Oh,
Somewhere along the line, it just paused.
Okay, well, let's give
There
it
we
5
go.
minutes. There we
There we
go.
go.
Maybe you can see us now.
Oh,
Okay, let's
shit.
go back to the home screen and
You know
then
what
try
that
this again.
means? You know what
Yeah.
that means?
Oh shit! Okay, so we're gonna try that out for a second.
It's something
yeah,
network
okay.
issues.
All right.
Let's just see if we can jump back in there.
Okay, so while we're trying to get him back on, actually let's go into a.
No,
Let's
I've
just
lost
see if
you,
we can
man.
get. There we go.
can hear
Okay. We're just gonna see if this is going.
There
There
we
we go. There we go.
That's
You got
better.
it. Okay,
There's-
fantastic.
There's Mr. Bulow from Trivium.
Woo! There we go. All right. Okay. Now you can see me. Same question. How you been over the last couple of months, dude? I mean, the last time I talked to you, I think was the beginning of it was about March or April last year, about a year.
Yeah. I think it was the lead up to everything we were doing with Cathedral Point.
Cathedral Point. Yeah. When was that released again?
That was released 26 June.
Okay. Yes. Last year.
And I still
Jesus.
said the next time I come on, I'm coming to your place.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, can you believe this has lasted so long, man? That's crazy.
Nuts, eh? It's nuts. But yeah, otherwise I've been good, man. I actually did go to Cape Town for a whirlwind visit in October, but that was with my ex-girlfriend. It was just as the country had opened, so she flew from Dubai. We were trying to make things work for the third time. That didn't work, so I was in and out of Cape Town very quickly.
Oh wow, okay, crazy. But I mean, also at the same time, it's like, you know, trying to keep into the pandemic guidelines. You're not going to go visit a whole bunch of people or go to a packed bar and stuff. I mean, it was virtually impossible to do that.
Yeah, 100%.
But Cape Town was happy to have you, and I'm glad you were here. But hopefully we'll see you next time in person, man.
Yeah, no, I definitely want to come down again soon because I've got a little project which I've kind of started on the side with a few of the guys down there. I mean, we haven't really started anything in earnest, but it's in the pipeline. So Cape Town's definitely going to see me more frequently. But other than that, job been good, man. Like obviously been busy with towards the end of last year, eventually Raven Chaos immigrated.
Yes.
Then we played a Halloween show. Immediately after that, Baz left. So obviously, we drafted Damien in quite quickly. So yeah, we've just been busy trying to sort of get, blood him in. I think one of the main ideas behind Abigail's Crypt is just to get a recording with him, get some time with him. And so yeah, we've been busy, trying to do as much as we can to the best of our abilities, I suppose.
It can be hugely crippling when you get to a stage where you start a band with a certain group of people, and then things happen, life happens, and then all of a sudden you have to like part ways with those members, but not for any love loss or anything like that. It can be crippling to momentum of the band, and I think what you've done by doing this is not only extremely smart, but also at the same time awesome, because your fans are getting new music. But at the same time, like you say, blooding, but you getting that bond with that specific individual and stuff. And how's that been going for you?
Rob's amazing, bro. Absolutely amazing. Damien has fitted in like a glove. We've obviously been friends with him for quite some time. He was in a band called Sordid that played. It's actually the band we've played the most with. I think we've played 15 or 16 times with him. And him and I always spoke about doing something together. He's extremely talented. And when Baz announced his departure, like within, I know it sounds a bit cold-blooded, but within seconds I was on the phone to Damien.
No, don't blame me.
I'm sort of like the unofficial leader of the band, and I hate losing momentum. And you know how it is, man. People know you today, they don't know you tomorrow. So especially in such a small scene. So 100%. Got on the phone with him. He's got his own band called Nameless Dread. They play Tech Death. He's always wanted to play a little bit of like old school stuff. And I mean, look, the guy's added such a new dimension to the band. It's
Damien Dread.
Damien Dread, yeah.
Yeah.
We stole his surname from his other band.
Hey, well, it makes sense, man. It makes sense.
You gotta have a stage name, bro. Otherwise.
Yeah, of course. But I also love that. I love that kind of vibe as well. I mean.
But yeah, it's gone well, man. Look, he's bloody good. He's very talented. He's fitted in like a glove, and he's been contributing like crazy. So it's been seamless, Obviously, we've just been wanting to, we took a whole bunch of gigs now as sort of bars started opening, etc. We took a whole bunch of gigs, some that we thought weren't even going to be well supported, or we just like thought, like, we'll
just
never
took that chance.
Yeah, we'll never play with this promoter again, or we'll never do this. We were like, stuff it. Let's just play some shows. We don't know what the future holds. And things have gone down really well, man. It's been good. It's been good.
That's amazing, man. And I mean, I see things in your personal life are going well as well. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
But what's Mark saying? Ask him about his favorite wrestling move. I was going to get to that because I wanted to talk to you about that too. As you see, Tyson Fury is calling out Drew McIntyre now, or either way. So yeah, it's good. It's going to be interesting in the WWE soon, man.
I love it. That stuff, it's too addictive, man.
No, for sure. But dude, so tell me about, I mean, you say blooding and stuff. I know you got on the call, literally 6 minutes later. I mean, and the other guys, I'm sure, could respect that for you, going for that goal and trying to keep the momentum going. And the fact that you guys have a relationship with Damien already is how was that whole process of recording together? And I know you said it's great, but in terms of the musical side, you guys connecting, it all worked out as well?
Yeah, dude, he gelled in so nicely, we got him in. We started working through the old repertoire. I then had this idea to record. I wanted to do a cover of Holy Diver because we play Holy Diver at most of our shows, and a lot of people always ask us, where can we go to get your to get your version? And we don't have it anywhere. So I was like, guys, let's maybe release 1 or 2 covers. And the idea was to get Holy Diver and Rebel Yell out. Then I spoke to my producer. My producer's like, you know what? I'll give you guys like a discount. Come in 2 days. Let's record a bunch of tunes. Let's do some covers, maybe rework some old songs. And we always had an idea to maybe slow Break the Silence down. It's a song that we wrote against child abuse, and we thought, we've always wanted to kind of do an acoustic version of it. Mm-hmm. But we were kind of like in two minds. And then Mike was like, no, here's your platform. Go ahead and do it. And so we decided to do 3 covers, acoustic version of Break the Silence, and then we thought we'd do a synthwave. I don't want to say mix. We did a reworked version of High Tops and Bullet Belts.
Yeah, 100%.
And Yeah, I think it's gone down well. I mean, it's a bit daring, but I think there was a bit of a message behind it. I don't want to be that. As much as I love old school heavy metal, I mean, I'm obsessed with the genre. I'm a big Manowar fan. Wimps and posers leave the hall, but we're like in a different time now. And I just
sure.
want to. I'm so tired of this elitist bullshit. Like old school metal you can only listen to old school metal, play old school metal, that type of thing. So we're like, fuck it. There's boundaries that must be broken. Doesn't mean that we won't stop playing metal and we won't stop loving it.
For sure. Absolutely. Fucking, I couldn't have said that better myself. But dude, at the same time, you're making, I mean, the cool thing is about that your genre, I mean, I'm not gonna put you into a genre, actually, first of all.
Don't.
And no, I'm not. And second of all, what your music sounds like, it can directly translate to synthwave, which is actually we're experiencing a bit of a boom in synthwave globally at the moment. And if the shoe fits, wear it, if you know what I mean.
No, 100%. Like, I've been into it for quite some time, and I've always wanted to do it. And then, again, we were just throwing around ideas. We knew the 3 covers we were going to do because we do them quite regularly. The Holy Diver, Rebel Yell, and the Ghost.
You can tell because it was recorded super tight.
Sorry?
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I said you can tell because it was recorded super tight. Nice.
Yeah, well, thanks.
Awesome.
And then we like your stuff. Let's just mix it up a bit. A little bit of a B-sides and rarities, a little stopgap. Big mistake we made with the previous one. I mean, and like it's hard when you're a part-time band is to just keep momentum going. Keep it ticking. And it took us, what was it? Almost 3 years between release 1 and release 2. And, just life, work, whatever the case. So I thought, we've got this opportunity. We'll get Damien in. We'll build a bit of a, repertoire with the guy. And, I mean, look, he recorded his bass parts in like record time.
Awesome.
It just worked. And I feel the band was much more energized. And no disrespect to Baz at all. I think we kind of, with lockdown and with not being able to promote Cathedral Point like we'd wanted to because of lockdown, we kind of reached a bit of an impasse. And I mean, a few of us were starting to lose the passion. Baz himself had lost the passion, and he actually, unfortunately, had lost his dad a few weeks earlier. So he wasn't in the.
My condolences, dude. That's crazy.
So when Damien stepped in, it was just this like massive breath of fresh air, and it's been amazing ever since. Like, he's really hit the ground running. It feels like he's been in the band for like 10 years.
Oh, that's amazing, dude. It's nice. It's super cool when you can connect with someone like that, not only in a personal but at the same time musical level. So, I mean, that's amazing. It's almost like a stroke of luck, almost. But
100%. But I'm very meticulous when it comes to these things. I mean, even when Raven was going to immigrate, I was on the phone with Judge, and I was like, "Listen, but Raven's immigrating. We need guitars. We've been together in the band. You got so much good music. You need to get out there, like, don't even say no. You're in the band, So sure. I'm very meticulous over replacements. And I mean, I know it sounds cold, but it just is what it is, for as long as we keep Deadline going, Deadline is the most important thing,
100%. Next thing we got to just deal with is that vocal performance. I mean, let's talk about, firstly, Break the Silence, because you haven't done anything that on an acoustic level before.
Yeah.
On top of it, that it's an existing song that you stripped down from your first album. But also, just quickly before we explain how the change was going from your usual high energy vocals to going to a softer kind of vocal, what is the Nothing Else Matters version? And just explain that to me, because I still can't wrap my head around it.
No, bro. Like everything we do, we just take the piss, man. We're just taking the piss.
Just chicken. Okay.
Obviously, Nothing Else Matters by Metallica. So we were touring around with like the Hotel California version, the Mr. Jones version, Nothing Else Matters. Anything that was acoustic was stripped down. We actually wanted to take the piss, so we good mates with the guys in Cutting Jade, and we wanted to call it the Cutting Circle version, or the Prime Jade version.
Okay, I see. Okay, look, okay, then it definitely drew a chuckle for the right reasons for me then. But yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, but it's like, you know what? It's so boring, like acoustic version, I mean, even with the high tops, we put high tops in Bullet Belts, the oh goodness, what is it? The Synth Tops and Cyberbelts version, or is it the Cyber?
Yeah.
It's like,
No,
you know, like
I mean,
there's trance DJs that like remix the song, and then it's like the God High on the Mountain, elongated, elastic version, or whatever, you know, like shit like that.
okay.
I was
Yeah.
like, let's do that.
Okay, no, well played there, definitely. But the song itself is a great listen, dude. It was interesting to hear you in that setting, man. How did that recording process for you feel like? Doing something a little bit more stripped down.
Hey, look, okay, just hold on. I just need to quickly take
Sure,
this.
go do it. Let's go.
Hello.
Let's listen.
But you can you can get us on the main screen.
Okay.
Oh, there you're good. You're good.
Sorry,
Okay.
I just need to let my girlfriend in.
You're such a sadist, dude. You're like, no, come, let's listen in. That's producer Art. No, he's sneaky like that, eh? Wants to get involved.
You love porras, yes.
Yeah.
We love a bit of drama.
He's trying to capture the good content. You know what I'm saying?
Wrong name. No, but look, it was tough, man. You know, like obviously, you know, when I started Deadline, I was actually more of a grunge / thrash metal vocalist, and I had to do a lot to change my singing style. And in Black Wolf City, I still hadn't found my singing style, and I was still struggling. And then with Cathedral Point, I kind of got to a place where I think I've lost you again. You keep going missing.
Okay, I see. That's just a scene that happens when you know.
And then when we did this, I was lanks nervous, but we obviously worked it out in the band room, and off the bat it just sounded right, and I was like, cool, going with his voice. I tried to sort of channel my inner Miles Kennedy. I don't know if it came out like that, but he was kind of the main inspiration, you know, like his acoustic stuff just behind that performance. But I was pretty chuffed with it. Like, I was nervous, but when I heard the finished product, I was like, maybe I can become a campfire guitarist after all.
There we go. Okay, do you play guitar as well, eh?
Yeah, but I am a campfire guitarist.
Okay, there we go. Love it. Nothing better than singing a few tunes.
What? Calling us rude. That's like, but you know what? You know what they say? You can play an 8-string, play all the solos in the world. All you got to do is know 4 chords and play Mr. Jones, and you're gonna get laid. But
I wish it was that easy in Cape Town.
Well, I don't know. Mr. Jones worked for me.
Okay, yeah. Jeez.
Okay, Mr. Jones, sure.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Truly, madly, deeply. That's another one.
Oh my gosh, Savage Garden, dude, please.
All right, thanks everyone. Thanks for the chat. We'll be seeing you at the end of next week.
See you guys next Thursday.
No. I mean, I do not speak for Art, and Art does not speak for me. I quite enjoyed Savage Garden back in the day, dude. Truly, madly, deeply, do.
That was Carolyn. I think that was Carolyn's first concert.
Yeah,
was
dude.
the Savage Garden.
Don't go start hating on Savage Garden, please.
Hey,
bro.
well, my first concert experience was Bryan Adams. So
I love Bryan Adams.
Mine was Napalm Death.
Okay, you win.
93.
Oh shit,
dude, 93. They played. They were supposed to play in Cape Town. They were going to play at UCT.
But I missed them. I actually watched them in Portugal.
Oh, dude.
Oh, wow.
No, I remember in 93, I was in standard. Shit.
You're giving it away again, bro.
Yeah, I was in standard 7, and then Napalm Death was coming down, and they were supposed to play at UCT. And
Me
a
too.
whole bunch of mates of mine, we were going to go watch them, and then they cancelled the Cape Town show. I was really bummed.
Yeah, I was standard 7, 93. But I just couldn't get to Joburg, man. Fuck.
That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. I mean, Napalm Death. Jeez. I mean, the first. What was the first band that I went and saw live? I think it was, I think it must have been, I don't even know. I don't even know what my first concert was. Is that crazy to think? Like, surely that's a memorable.
And then I got to see. Then my first local was Sugar Drive. Never forget that. That was a bit of a fucking jewel.
My first local was actually Serengas.
Oh,
to be honest with you, yeah. I saw them at the Armchair Theatre. I can't remember. I think I was about 17 years old or something. Crazy. But anyway.
Sugar Drive. Yeah. Rest in peace, Garth.
For sure. Oh yes.
Yeah.
But more about you, dude. So I didn't even know where we were, to be honest.
break the silence. Yeah.
Yes, that's it. Yes.
Yeah.
So
Like, you know what? It was the perfect tune to do an acoustic version for. I mean, obviously, you know, the message of the song. You know, we wrote it against child abuse, and it just came out. You know, it's so poignant, and it just came out so nicely. You know, we took the bridge out because the bridge is ultra violent. I'm threatening to kill people
yeah.
and stuff like that. And we gave Judge a nice Eric Clapton blues tone on that lead. And yeah, it was, yeah, I enjoyed doing that. I don't know if I'll do it again, but it was a welcome change. Learned a lot.
When the lead kicks in, it gets very emotive. I love that that part of the song. And you even I think at the end of the song, is falsetto the right thing? You go your register at the end of the song. Beautiful stuff, man. Pulled off with grace.
That's how I ended on in the original. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm quite chuffed that that came out.
Awesome, man. And then tell me about the Billy Idol cover. I mean, I know you've been doing those for quite some time.
So Billy Idol it's like Mr. Jones. It gets girls at your show, bro.
Okay, all right. No, but I mean, was Billy Idol a big? Were you a big Billy Idol fan back in the day? Obviously, but I mean, I'm sure with the rest of the band, who was idea was it to?
The Billy Idol thing, actually, let me tell you, it's actually quite a bit of a story. So we were supposed to record our first song ever, and I got a bit sidetracked on the Saturday night, and I partied straight through the night, and I was feeling really sorry for myself when I had to go. We recorded by at Wilmer with Lonnie and Lonnie van der Walt and them. And I was feeling sorry for myself. It was coffee after coffee after coffee. And I was watching VH1 and, you know, the classics. And the Rebel Yell came on. And I was like, holy shit, why have we not played this song yet? It's the perfect song to turn into like a sped up 80s glam rock kind of tune. I needed something when I got there because I knew I wouldn't be able to sing because I was fucked. So I sang really badly, and then as an apology, I was like, guys, why don't you do Billy Idol Rebel Yell? You know, so kind of cancelled everything out. But I must say, it goes down so well because, you know, a lot of people come and watch us and they don't know the heavy metal band. So you know, and especially the scene is so mixed at the moment. You can play like a Ghost song, but the old school metalheads won't know it. You can play a Maiden song, but a lot of the younger kids won't know it.
Yeah.
But everybody knows Rebel Yell, you know, whether they heard it when they were kids, you know, their parents playing it, or there's a lot of sort of more modern bands that have done cover versions of it, you know, from punk genre to I think even Drowning Pool. So it's just one of the songs that everybody knows.
Drowning Pool were one of my favorite bands. David Williams. Williams. He was. I mean, I'm tearing away. Faster and faster, can't seem to get away. I mean, that was like some of the coolest shit I've ever listened to. I mean, everybody heard Bodies. Get the Bodies on the. I mean, I don't even remember how it goes, but that was truly like a turning point for me in my listening to Drowning Pool, and then I think it was at the Mercury was called the Jam back in the day, and I went and saw once Sarangas had turned into Seether. I went and saw Seether, and lo and behold, at the last song, Amy Lee walks out and does their first live rendition of Broken together. I mean, that was insane, man. But in terms of now, Square Hammer, I think Square Hammer.
Yeah, Square Hammer Ghost.
Now, I've Ghost is like a revolutionary band of the last 10 years. I mean, they've just been on fire. What's his name? Tobias Forge. Yeah, absolute. I mean, with his character, the stage performances, and the way he is, it's just insane, man. So have you been a big Ghost fan over the last couple of years?
So it's so strange. When Ghost first came out, I didn't take to them. I thought their gimmick was so old and washed up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, teasing Catholicism in 2010, 12, 13, 14, 15 is like, geez, dude, you know, like all the bands in the 80s ripped into Christianity. You know, let's do something new. So I didn't quite get it. I was just like, fuck, another one of these bands, you know. And then they released Square Hammer, and I was like, this is the greatest song I've ever heard. And I went from thinking they were like this gimmick band to becoming was probably their number one fan in South Africa. It's
crazy.
disgusting. I've actually now seen them 4 times.
Wow. Wow,
like,
that's crazy.
they're like, dude, I can't get enough of that band. They're like, so and then again, we did this, it's tongue in cheek, really. We were trying to unite fans again. Like, it's very hard when you're an old school metal band playing to mostly either a core fan base or a death metal fan base. So you got to try keep it fresh. And everyone at the moment, except for those, those elitist haters, all love Ghost. So we were like, how do we get people on board with us even more? And I was like, well, guys, the most popular band right now, either we play a Slipknot song or we do a Ghost song.
Yeah.
And Dizzy, our drummer, loves Ghost. The guys were all for it. So, yeah. And then we decided to, when we recorded it, because, again, the elitists all hate Ghost because it sounds like ABBA and it's not metal. So we were like, well, let's give them what they want. So we sped it up, I think, 20 BPM. And we made it more metal, really. We added a few vocal harmonies that weren't there. We took, we stripped away the synths. We added, there's also a very nice guitar harmony between this, like in the middle of the solo. But yeah.
Okay, so it's actually because I haven't, and I'm going to be straight up honest with you, I have not heard the original song. But the one thing, pardon? Much slower. But you know what the crazy thing is? Sped up. It sounds like a rendition of a Dio song.
Yeah, but that's, it's supposed to, everything we try to do, except for Holy Diver, because we didn't want to mess with Holy Diver, because, you don't fuck with that man's music.
Yeah, no, sure.
You just pay tribute to it, and you get down on your knees and you worship. So with everything else,
I love it.
In the EP, we just wanted to just, we call it deadlineify it. We just wanted to make it sound like Deadline. And our shows is always like the whole high energy, super passionate, and we wanted to sort of have that translate with the Rebel Yell as well as with the Ghost track.
Yeah, to touch on this is that if you take a song and you speed it up and change it up and make it your own, you will get some people who will be like, what? Who like, your Ghost elitists, basically. Be like, why is this 10 BPM faster? It should be.
It's actually 20, bro.
Oh, wow. Okay, shit. Listen, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I loved the energy. And to be honest, you spoke of your producer earlier. Shout him out, dude. He did a great job on the production.
Listen, he is such a legend. He's actually quite a well, I think semi-well-known guy. Righteous Mike. He used to play drums for Zebra and Giraffe.
Oh, wow. So, okay, yes, I know
Zebra and Giraffe. Pop influence, man. And a lot of the harmonies in our tunes, it's all his. It all comes from him. He's like, "Are we putting harmonies in here?" I'm like, "Well, Mike, go ahead."
Oh, wow. Okay, cool.
He's very involved in the band. So the first 2 albums we recorded by him, and then they were mixed and mastered by Heinrich at Burning Tone.
Yes.
But Heinrich's been a little bit busy, so Mike did the whole EP.
Okay, amazing. Well, he did a great job, man. Listen, every single time I do an episode and stuff, I do my best to give the EP a good few spins before, and it's a great listen. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It's added to my playlist. You know what I actually thought of doing the other day, Art, is on Spotify creating playlists and shit like that. I see. Yeah, I see. You've done that. You've done that a few times yourself, dude.
Yeah.
And yeah, go for it.
Just give Damien a shout out because Mike had never mixed metal before, and Damien obviously he did his whole band's album, A Nameless Dread. Damien's gonna kick me in the face. I can't remember the name. The Great Nothing, the Endless.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly the album and the band you're talking about. Yeah, I can't get it either.
Yeah, so him and Mike, he then spent some time with Mike, but it came out really cool.
Okay. Yeah. Super awesome, man. It really did come out cool. Like I said, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Look, your Holy Diver rendition was amazing. Really, really well done. Congratulations. You can tell how many times you've played that song. You went and you went in and you recorded that, having played that song, knowing it backwards. Every single one of you who recorded their parts just know exactly what's popping.
I've been doing Holy Diver in front of my mirror since high school.
That's crazy.
If you don't know every word to Holy Diver, man.
Yeah,
it's
man.
Like your vaccine passport. Metalhead should have their Metalhead passport. Yeah. I don't know, like Master of Puppets, Holy Diver, Number of the Beast. shit like that. I mean, that stuff is, if you don't know that, you're not a metalhead. End of story.
No, 100%. 100%. Listen, and the cool thing, the first nothing. There we go. What's up? I'm assuming Coffin Smith is Damien.
Oh, sweet heavens, that is Damien. Why is he
Okay,
changing?
the first nothing. There we go.
So many different names.
No, it's YouTube. It's YouTube. Yeah, but yeah. Welcome to the show. Thank you for joining. Thank you for listening. Anybody who's listening right now, thanks for tuning in, dude. I want to ask the next question is, tell me, I want to know who Abigail Calloway is.
Well, she's dead.
Yes, I know, but I want to know who she is and what.
So we've obviously got this whole theme of Deadline.
Yeah, with Lady Blitzkrieg.
Yeah, that returns to the city to murder us. Abigail Calloway was just so when the city was formed. It was formed from obviously inside out, and the first building was, it is like these religious zealots from back in the day. They built this cathedral, and
yes.
she was murdered inside the confessional booth.
Okay.
So and the thing is, with the murder and everything, the cathedrals actually closed down for quite some time, and then it eventually just kind of went to vagrants, and then Deadline chose the cathedral then to hide and start their operations. Think like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and Master Splinter, like beneath like the cathedral, they run the operation. So her spirit / ghost basically haunts the cathedral. So we thought it would be a nice thing to welcome people to the to Abigail's crypt, where she plays us her sort of her vinyls of Dio and Billy Idol and that type of stuff. So she's introducing people to music. It was just like kind of, in law, we call it interlocutory proceedings. It's just like a little deviation from the real
of the
story.
process. Yeah, 100%. I have to say it, bro. You mentioned the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in that whole thing. You got me, but I've got the latest catchphrase, bro. Heroes in the high tops, bullet belts.
Nice. I'm using that.
You can use it, bro. You can use it. It's all yours.
If Mario's still watching, he's going to use that because Mario loves anything that's lame.
Yeah. No, man, it just popped in my head. And I was like, hell, I'm going to throw this out there whether he likes it or not.
You must remember, I'm in my early 40s. I said, dad jokes are a win.
Listen, yeah, I'm almost there. I'm right behind you, brother. So, and it ain't slowing down. But
No.
I just also on that, I just love the fact that you've got so much passion, and age is not a issue for you. It's something that was an issue for me when I first even started. I was like, I picked up my guitar for the first time in 15 years at 28 and started a band. I recruited everybody through Gumtree. All my friends who are not in music and stuff, they thought I was fucking crazy. It's all I talked about. I lost friends through it. I lost friends going, I mean, look at this guy. He's doing this and that. And he's playing in his, my one buddy, he used to, I still see him and all that kind of stuff, but we had a very long break of seeing each other. He used to say, hey, what's up, band geek? My mates from school. I mean, it was crazy. They just didn't understand what I was doing. So, it's kudos to you for taking that kind of dream of fulfilling what you want to do and fucking going for it, dude.
Thanks,
Coming from someone in the law field as well.
Yeah, thanks very much. Well, I think we did discuss this in the last chat. It's like, when I started with Gunship, I'd been in grunge bands when I was a kid, but it just never amounted to anything. Then I studied. Then I thought I was going to become a professional football player. That didn't happen. And then
you've got that professional football player look going, bro.
I'm trying. I could be a coach, maybe. But and then when did we start Gunship? We started Gunship during 2012, and then I was like, stuff it. You know what? I'm gonna do it now. And I think a lot of what has happened in Deadline has just also been a lot of that drive. I want to get stuff out. I was the one who suggested let's get this EP out. The stories behind Cathedral Point. That's all my stuff from this novel that I'm busy doing. I'm like, we're getting this shit out.
For sure.
I sometimes wonder if my band thinks I'm busy force feeding them.
Yeah, no, but there's got to be someone like that in the band, and it takes a lot of energy, personal energy out of you by doing that, and always being that's Ramon for us. Ramon is going, come on guys, when are you guys getting together to finish this part? When are you doing this? When are you doing that? You know, I mean, it's important to have someone like that in your band. And obviously I appreciate Ramon for doing that, because if he didn't, who knows what would happen. Let's not speculate. But you know, it works for everybody needs a leader. Everybody needs a little bit of a driving force in one person. So I understand, you know, how it feels to be in that position, because I've been there before in my own bands. And yeah, it's someone, there needs to be someone in that position. But at the same token, let's stop talking about that. But you know, you said something about you said you took too long between Black Wolf City?
Yeah, Black Wolf City,
and Cathedral Point, and that you wanted to put something in between, that you felt so long, that you felt it was too long in between. I disagree. I mean, even though you've put this Abigail's Crypt out, I just think you guys are one of the most active, and the way you guys put out your social media and your new photo shoots and stuff, it's crazy, the content that you're putting out, and it makes you look like you're extremely active, which you are.
No, fair, it is. We are. Yeah, no, look, like I said, like, you know, if every time I get a chance to, I mean, when Damien came in, it was like, you know how it is, man. You do new photo shoots, you get music out. At the time, we didn't have any originals that we could go record, but yeah, we decided to piggyback off Dio and Ghost and our past selves. But it's just the thing, man. You got to keep those wheels turning. You know, a lot of bands, you know, they get up on stage, they look like they've just come from a braai, they're late for sound check. They don't go to do, you know, extra mile in printing merch. Sometimes they just print maybe a shirt with their name on, whatever. And then, like, you know, a few months later, they wonder why nobody watches them, why they didn't make it, and everyone complains. And the reality is, if you're going to do this, you got to go full out, man. I mean, it's you know, Deadline for me is a big brand, you know. Just to think that there's people worldwide buying our CDs, wearing our shirts, stuff like that. Even though it's such a small portion, but the thing is, while I'm doing it, I'm going to do it right, you know. And I think I take great pride in being South Africa's only old school metal band. I mean, if we're going to classify things, and to have the following we do have from a lot of individuals that listen to core and death metal, I think is great, you know. And that's why we've always tried to shy away from that man of war mentality and just try to be more, you know, all encompassing. And I mean, at the end of the day, we all play and listen to heavy metal, you know. So. Yeah,
100%. Well, dude, I think on that note, I'm going to leave it at that. I couldn't have said it any better, and I'm super stoked that you guys are doing what you're doing, that you've managed to overcome the hurdles of member changes and put out music and keep the story going of Lady Blitzkrieg and all that kind of jazz. I couldn't be happier for you guys. I wish you all the best, because we know part 3 is coming. Coming. And you know what, to be honest, I don't like the thing of B-sides and rarities. Why don't you just call it rarities?
Okay, rarities.
Okay, thank you.
Well, not so rare now. You can find them all over the internet.
Yeah, well, you know what I'm saying. Rarities in the sense of deadline. B-sides makes it sound, you know, like a B team. You know, B team is always.
Fair. You know, that's such an 80s term. B-sides and rarities.
Yeah, sure. I understand, but you know what I'm saying. Listen, I speak my truth here, so you know.
Fair. But yeah, look, we're already 25% down to the new album. We do have the skeleton to a lot of other songs. So 25% is in songs completed, but maybe we're a little bit. Now let's call it 25-30%. So we're hoping to enter the studio end of the year.
Fantastic, man. Well, on that note, that's awesome. Super stoked, guys. Anybody who's listening now, Deadline, Abigail's Crypt is currently up on all streaming platforms. Check it out. Plus, they've got 2 previous albums, Black Wolf City, and they have Cathedral Point that was released last year, June. If you want to go check out the first episode with myself and Jessy, Switchblade of Deadline, go check it out in the catalog. It's under the Puppetry's House full episodes. It'll be around the 30s. I don't know which episode it was, but it was great to talk to you then. It's once again great to talk to you now. I can't wait to talk to you again. But as Mark's what best Otopi metal band, love it. But dude, thank you so much for joining the show. I look forward to seeing you again. Like I said in the comments of your first live stream, can't wait to see this live. Can't wait to see you guys in person. But until then, good luck with the recordings. Good luck with all the creative
very much,
ins
bro.
and outs of recording the new stuff. Well done, and congratulations on the release of Abigail's Crypt. But until
Thank you
then,
very much.
good to see
Thanks
you,
for having me
man.
on your show again, man.
Anytime, bro. Always a pleasure.
Nice to
And it's
meet
my
you,
honor.
Potter. You're on the controls there.
Oh, Porter. The
Yeah,
old
wait,
Porter
wait.
behind the controls. Yeah. The
Hey,
the sneaky guy. Trusty producer Artur Pereira.
What
All
is
right.
that for? It's
a
for
pleasure.
this.
Thanks very much.
Ciao.
Sweet, man. Anytime. We'll see you soon. Cheers, bud.
Big man. Cheers.
Ciao. All right. That was Jessy Switchblade of Deadline. Man, I really just love what they're doing. They're a great band. They know exactly what they want. They're doing it. They're executing it. They don't care what anybody else thinks. They're not trying to follow any sort of norms. As you can hear it, the elitist haters, they're doing what they're doing, and people are loving it. So I fucking love it as well.
Yeah, dude. And when he mentioned Man of War,
Yeah. All I could think is Speedos.
no, all I could think of was when I watched this channel that was talking about like old metal bands. And
Yeah.
just doing like a rundown, and they they had clips of one of their music videos, and I said you could literally cut that music video into a trailer for Masters of the Universe, because it's just dudes in like
Oh my
long
God.
cloths and muscles, and I was like, that's Master of the Universe, man.
That's crazy, man. But hey, listen, what a great guy. What a great conversation. He loves Mario, Dad Rock Deadline. Dude, Mario, you must stick around, man. I remember you in the last chat, man. It's it was good to have you. Thanks for coming again. Thank you for coming. Come again.
Come again.
But dude, I listened to that album like nonstop today, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So anybody who loves the style of old school metal, as Jessy puts it, go check out Deadline on YouTube, Spotify, and all that kind of jazz. It's add it to your playlist because it's good fun to listen to.
Yeah, we should actually do like keep adding to a Papa G's playlist on Spotify. We just add whoever's our guest. Yeah.
No, definitely. We need to do that. But yeah, I mean, listen, I just love chatting to different people, different artists, I mean, how cool was our conversation last week with Nathaniel Shannon?
Yeah, dude. I recommend everyone to go check out that chat we had last week. That was a really, really, really cool chat. It was
I didn't feel like it got the views it deserved. The guy's super interesting. He's he really, really, really is. I mean, his artwork is his.
And a very interesting outlook, and a very interesting like artistic take on what he wants his music to be, and like how unlistenable it should be, you know,
Dude, totally.
Like the Tom Waits and the creepy Nick Cave kind of angles, and even he's what did he say? He's like I'm not into Nick Cave, but the both of us took the same pathway to get to where we are.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
cool.
he was a great conversation, dude. I mean, it was fantastic to talk to him. But dude, I really wanted to. I mean, we're running out of time.
Yes, we are.
I have a huge delay with the chat. Oh, shame. But shot for the show. I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. There is about a bit of a 10-second delay for the live viewers and all that kind of jazz. But I want you to, dude, UFC 261 was this weekend. It was one of the most electric UFC cards I've ever watched, and I've been a fan since December 2010.
Oh, nice.
So I'm an 11-year UFC hardcore fan vet, and it was the first episode with fans back. 15,000 people.
Oh,
packed,
really? Wow.
Packed. So many things, so many controversies. I mean, if you're a fan of MMA, that was literally the one of the events of the decade.
I'm excited that the fans were back. That's
Dude,
cool, because a couple of matches I saw, it felt like it needed people there.
No, definitely. But I mean, listen, they're taking a huge chance. They're in Florida. They were in Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah.
They even had a thing online when they released it. They were like, wear a mask if you want. If you don't want to wear a mask, we're not going to say shit.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. So Jacksonville, Florida have gone fully open, no mask wearing, anything, nothing.
Wow.
And the COVID numbers in fucking USA are huge.
Wow.
It's insane. But I wanted to show you something on air. So have you got the browser thing open where we can see it, and then we are both in the screen to see your reaction?
Let me see if I can arrange that.
I hope we've got that set up, because I want to show you something, and I want to show the viewers something that is gonna make your stomach churn. Only 3 times in the UFC or MMA history has anything like this happened.
Where you want me to go?
And the person involved was involved in both, in 2 out of the 3 incidents. I want you to go to YouTube, and I want you to send a search Chris Weidman. So it's Chris Weidman, leg injury.
Oh, there's a result here for leg break.
Yep. So let's try and not get one that has like from UFC or ESPN or anything like that. Just try and get one from one of those, Russian dudes.
Okay, we got a couple here.
Okay, but I don't want you. I want you to put it up before you see. Put it up on the screen and get us going there before you click anything, dude.
Yeah, but I'm trying to find a video.
Yeah, don't worry about the video.
Okay.
When I see it, I'll be able to tell you which video it is.
There's one with the red line, so it must be that one.
No. There's no red. Okay, wait, stop.
Yeah. Okay, let me see if I've got. The Chrome thing here. Ooh.
Okay, have you got us up there?
I do. Here we go. Hey.
Okay, there we go.
Okay, cool. So.
Okay, I hope this is the right one, but look at this, bro. This is the second fight of the night. Good. Unbelievable. Just watch this. You couldn't. Okay, wait. Take yourself off. That's insane, dude. That's insane. But your face was covering it. Check this out.
Okay.
Just go back. How insane is this shit? 17 seconds, the first strike thrown.
Jesus.
Dude. It was one of the most insane things I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay, we can get rid of that on screen. Insane. So what happened was,
He broke his fucking leg, is what happened.
yeah. So no, but Uriah Hall, the opponent, they've fought before, and they were coming into this as a rematch like 10 years later, and Chris Weidman beat Anderson Silva for the middleweight championship. Now, in the rematch, Chris Weidman knocked Anderson Silva out. Anderson Silva was out 18 months or so. He came back and he rematched Chris Weidman for the belt. That's the exact same thing happened to Anderson Silva, just his left leg. And now it's happened to Chris Weidman in a rematch against Uriah Hall.
So it's happened to him twice.
No. He didn't break his leg. The other guy broke his leg on him.
So that is like a proper rematch.
So that's what. No. That's like, it's like crazy. It's like a lot of people just going like, calm as a bitch.
Jesus.
Because he in the history of the UFC or combat sports, as far as we can remember, the UFC came into effect in 1993.
Mm-hmm.
Since then, there have only been 3 leg breaks in the entire UFC or MMA, because we don't know of any other reports. But Corey Hill, Anderson Silva, and Chris Weidman. But Anderson Silva broke his leg against Chris Weidman. Now Chris Weidman has broken his leg as well. How insane. But the crazy thing is, both tibia and fibia, I think that's the name of the bone, broke. As he stepped back, the only thing that was holding him together was skin, and his bone punctured the calf and skin and came right through the back. How insane was that shit, dude?
Fuck.
It's insane. It's insane.
The freeze frame is still here. I can't look at that.
Yeah. Get it off the screen.
Jesus.
It makes me feel sick.
Wow.
But hey.
Wow.
But on the upside of that, being a hardcore fan, obviously I go through and I check how he's doing, and he is doing just fine.
Okay.
He's in high spirits. He's eating Ferrero Rocher's like this big. He's loving life, and his family is taking good care of him. So
Jesus.
Chris Weidman is doing well. He's on a long road to recovery, but shit, you need to see. I mean, let's call up Instagram quickly.
Okay. Dude, the thing that freaked me out the most was that, like, after he broke his leg, he put all his weight on
that was the main issue. He put all his weight on the leg.
Oh, God.
That was the main issue. You go to Instagram and search Chris Weidman. You'll see in his Instagram stories, he'll show you where the bone went through the back of his leg. Yeah, go to his stories and go quite back, quite far back.
Okay, cool. So there's his stories.
There we go. You can actually get it on that first post there on the. There we go. So that's the surgery there by his knee.
You still feel tingly. We got incisions. Move that now. And then
check this.
No.
All right, CJ, hold this real fast. Film the back of my calf, the other cut. There's the cut right there.
Check that.
Yep.
That's where the bone pierced his skin. How insane is that, dude? Yeah. Jeez. That's crazy.
Oh, God, dude.
It's insane, eh? I mean,
Wow.
I couldn't even believe that was happening.
Ugh.
Yeah. But
And I just stubbed my toe over the weekend and my toenail broke, and I thought I was badass still walking around. Jeez.
oh man, that's crazy. But I mean, listen, we got a lot to look forward to. I mean, UFC is pumping at the moment. You know, Art, we're gonna have to do a Soul Sports episode. Eh? We have to.
Yeah.
I've been beaming to do it.
We can do that on a Tuesday.
Okay, we can do that on a Tuesday. That sounds good.
Yeah.
But I think that's a good for the episode tonight. But tell me, what's been raging you at the moment?
Okay, you remember numbers between 1 and 72, so pick a number.
Okay, I wanna. What number should I pick? Anybody in the chat, if they want to let me know.
They're only going to come back in 10 seconds.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We can keep this going. So, just trying to think.
A number between 1 and 72.
Number between
Someone has
1
to
and
pick a number
72.
between 1 and 72.
I can't decide. You know, I was gonna choose 69, but you know, that's just me.
Okay, wait. Let me figure out one. I'll just go.
Okay, just yeah.
And I'm on number 12.
Okay, what's happening?
Social media and how valuable it is for people who think their shit don't stink.
Fuck Jake Paul. Fuck Jake Paul. Yeah.
Yes, no, dude, that ties in with number 11, which is the social media influencers.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like yesterday, Caro and myself, we were like killing traffic time at Anal Walk yesterday.
Yeah, yeah.
And we went past the sneaker store, and they had these pair of Adidas that the toes were like pointy like this. It was the weirdest sneaker I've ever seen. So it was like a normal sneaker. Then when it gets to the toe, it just goes like out like a curve.
Isn't that
and
something
then
you'll find at Hogwarts?
Yeah, but then I was like, you know who will buy this? It'll be after a social media influencer gets paid to do a Instagram story, and then it would be like that shoe would be like sold like millions.
Crazy.
Mark gave number 56.
Okay, let's do 56 as well.
Okay, let's do 56. Let's see. Okay, 56. This should be quite. All right, T-Breath.
Oh no, dude! Can I tell you a story about T-Breath? Can I tell you a story about T-Breath? Oh my god, it's the worst. So, I used to go to this dentist. Don't show them all, though, bro. I used to go to this dentist when I was a kid, and he used to obviously do my teeth every single time. But he always used to smell like tea. His breath always used to smell like tea. Tea breath.
Oh, it's the
That's
worst.
insane, and it's such a distinct smell, eh?
It smells like you haven't brushed your teeth in a month. But it's like not all tea is equal. It's like if you have like rooibos tea, it's okay. But when you have like the Chinese tea, or you have the Glen tea, or you have like proper
Strong flesh flavor of Glen tea.
Jeez, that that tea
really
breath.
goes a long way.
Yeah. I mean, like at one time at work, I had like this thing with my tooth, and then I had like bad breath and stuff. And this dude was working right across from me,
Yeah.
Kyle Gilliam. He's an awesome.
His name
guy.
had to be Carl as well, huh?
Yeah, his name had to be Carl. He's an awesome dude, but like, he wouldn't tell me that my breath is bad, but he would just go like, "Hey, Art, would you like a gum?" And I'm like,
that's
I'm
a
like-
sign every time.
"It's like, no, it's fine." He goes like, "No, seriously, have a gum." And I'm like, "Oh shit, okay, yeah, thank you."
Can I
And that was his way of telling me, like, "Dude, sort it out."
That's the one thing I appreciate about wearing masks. That's like I've never had to experience someone else's breath since the 26th of March last year. So
Yeah.
hell yeah.
I mean, like, tea breath is in my list. It's nothing that really pisses me off, like
Yeah.
fog lights.
But it is an
but
odd
yeah.
one, and I appreciate it, and that made me feel warm and fuzzy inside. So I'm very happy about that.
It was my
Tea
pleasure,
breath,
my boy.
bro. The dentist used to have tea. I don't know. It was like, did my mom always schedule my appointment after tea?
And like the dentist always come up to you going like, "Okay, just open your mouth."
Yeah, but
You're like,
but you know what the thing is? I could actually smell it through the mask. He was always wearing a mask, and I could smell it
no.
through. But you know what? The I was like, every single time I come to you, you smell like tea. How much tea do you drink? Like what? Every single time a coconut. My dad used to say.
Coconut.
But anyway, I think that's it for today's episode. We've had a
Yeah.
good time, some good laughs, a good chat with Jessy Switchblade of Deadline. Remember to go follow them on Facebook, Instagram, everywhere they've got social media. Their albums are up on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, the works. Support them because they're putting a lot of work into it. They've got the right idea about things, and they are unapologetic with what they are doing as well now, which I love about any band. So if you took something out of it, I appreciate it. And listen, if you're still sticking around at this point, remember, the biggest thing that you can do for me right now is hit a subscribe on the YouTube channel. The rest, you can follow. I'm most active on Instagram, which obviously feeds through to Facebook, but hit the subscribe on that YouTube channel. And if you want notifications, reminders, and all that kind of stuff, there's a little bell next to it. But I think that's it. From myself, Gareth, your host. I don't like being called Papa G. And trusty producer Art, the man who used to be in the chat, the man on the desk, the man on the controls. This is Papa G's House, episode 80. Episode 80. I see. I've done that like 3 shows in a row now, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, because I think I work myself up to it, and it becomes like a climax, and I always get it wrong. But anyway, this is Papa G's House, episode 82 with Jessy Switchblade of Deadline.
Wait.
Oh, okay, we have to do it. I don't know why I did that every single time. It is what it is.
It is, yeah.
Till
Enjoy.
then, we say peace.
I don't wanna go anywhere else. I wanna go to Papa G's. Yeah, that's where we're going.